Good morning, folks. Welcome back. It's been about 5 weeks since I started this load of red oak, and I think I finally got it ready to go. Got it down about 6 to 8% moisture content. Was able to get it heat treated for several days, running the kiln up to about 150 to 160 degrees. So I feel like it probably was good enough to hopefully sterilize and kill off the bugs here. I'm going to get this unloaded and moved down into my basement workshop to give it a week or so to kind of acclimate before I start doing any work with it. Kind of show you what I had set up here. Pretty simple setup, as most other folks have seen, with a dehumidifier and some heat lamps and fans. And I think for the price and being an amateur, that it worked out pretty well. So I had been using just basic fans, and added the kind of chicken brooding heat lamps, and had one halogen work lamp that all these put off quite a bit of heat. Could probably add some more insulation to this, which may help with holding the temperature a little better, but I think for a first try things went pretty well. Kind of just used these old slate pieces that I had for adding weight to the top of it and giving a good non-flammable surface to set the lamps on. A good place to kind of set the fans. But we'll get this offloaded. I'm going to load it onto the pallet forks here on the tractor, get it moved around and into the basement. And after I get this unloaded, we're probably going to load up another set of red oak slabs that are live edge that will probably take quite a while to dry, but we'll see. Let's get to it. So here's the other stack that I'm going to move into the kiln next. So this is all off the same red oak. This was a red oak that was next to our house that we needed to have taken down. Just getting a little too close for comfort. It's been down for about 2 years. I had milled it up earlier in the fall. The widest points is just about 20 inches. So it was a decent sized tree. So all my stacks like these for my air drying, get them up off the ground, stacked sticker, and then usually do some sort of covering over it with, I've been using a lot of just kind of corrugated roofing that I've had laying around. Pretty much anything to keep the direct water off of it. Seems to have done all right. So we'll get this thing uncovered and get it loaded up and into the kiln. those forks definitely come in handy to be able to pick these stacks up. I'm really not going to be able to slide it in off the forks. I'll still have to kind of take the stack down a little bit, and then I'll just hand stack them in the kiln. But show you what some of these slabs look like before they go in. So I think these will come out to be some good kind of coffee table size live edge tables. Kind of my idea for them. But they will, of course, not going to fit in my planer or joiner. I'll do the old trick with the router and bit to get these all planed out and flattened perfectly when they're all dry and come out of the kiln. Let's get this stack in there. Alright, there it is loaded. I'm going to just take it slow with these. Lamps are setting in there, but they're not plugged in. So I'm just going to run with just the dehumidifier. Probably for a few weeks here. You know, given these are you know, 8/4 slabs. You know, kind of anywhere from about 12 to 18 inches wide, so these are going to take quite a while. We'll just give it some time, kind of run the humidity down kind of slow, see how it does. Not in a big rush. I've got plenty of other projects to work on, so we'll just take our time with this and get the door kind of buttoned back up. Y'all can see compared to the other videos, I did take the door off the hinges. I'm going to leave it that way. May cut it in half and hinge it and have 2 half doors, but currently just kind of picking it up and sliding it back on. Gives me really good working space. So we will get it all closed up and give it a few weeks here. I did also want to paint the kiln, probably a dark color. I've got some old, almost brownish, nearly black paint that I may throw on there. That'll probably help with the heat a little bit. We've got a really warm snap here in February here in southwestern Virginia. It's actually going to be almost 65 degrees today, which is pretty darn warm. So maybe warm enough to slap some paint on this. So if we get time, that may be the next project today. We'll see. Y'all have a good one.